Welcome back, big bass lovers. It's Demont coming back at you again. I was planning on shooting this video from my shop, but it started raining so hard that I couldn't even hear myself think. Funny thing is, my iPhone says it's not even supposed to rain. I guess it is what it is. I'm going to open up the 6 cents box for this month. This will be my last one of these boxes for a while. I'm trying to take a break from this kind of stuff. I've got way too much tackle out there right now. You start doing more on the water stuff, especially since it's fall. Sorry, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff at home. Haven't really got a chance to really do much else. Okay, so let's see. So they started off by giving us, oh, it's a little different bag now. I like that design. Really like that design. All right, I like the color of the bag too. So let's see. We'll save the soft plastics for last. Let's do one at a time. Here we go. All right, so Crush Flat 75X dives. This dives 2 to 5 foot and it's 5/8 of an ounce. I think this color is, yep, Ghost Threadfin. Let's have a better look at this. I'm gonna pull this plastic off of it. This is a really good color. This is actually a really good medium diving little square bill. Just so you can get a closer look at it. I currently use these a lot. I was using the Strike King, but I started using this, so you can get a little better look at how the definition on it is. These little flat sides work really good, especially in this type of weather. That's one thing that's really good about 6 cents, is they always send you something that's kind of pretty much like for wherever the weather conditions are we're coming into. Like right now we're coming into fall. There's a lot of shad die-off and a lot of baby shad stuff in the water. The water's starting to cool down. You want to fish something flat. Here's another flat bait. This is the Snitch 70X. I mean, Snatch, I'm not Snitch. Snatch 70X. This is an American shad. So you can get a closer look at that. These are 5/8 of an ounce. I don't have much experience with these yet. I need to start throwing them more. They look really good. Just haven't really started throwing them that much. I've got so much confidence in my jackals and my red eye shads. I just don't. See, I throw jackal, I throw red eye shad, I throw Lucky Craft. I just hadn't really had a chance to really start throwing those yet. Okay, so we got another Divine Swim Jig, the 1/4 ounce, which is pretty much the only thing I really throw anyways, about a 1/4 ounce. 1/4 ounce to a 3/8 of an ounce. Every once in a while, I will go heavier, but very, very, very rare. A 1/4 ounce is what I'm usually throwing because I want that bait to stay up in the water column. Usually on a swim jig, I fish it 2 to 6 inches below the surface. This color is called Bluegill Fire. Let's get a closer look at that. One thing that's really good about these Divine Swim Jigs, they have a screw lock for their keeper. And you guys know I'm all about the keeper when it comes to jigs. And I do like, if you can see the flatness of it, this jig skips really good under docks. I don't know if you can hear the rain, but we have a metal roof, so it's really loud in our house right now. Okay, so this is the Crush Mini 25 MD. It dives 4 to 7 foot. I think I told you guys on another video, this little guy right here, you guys pretty much know I'm a big Rapala fan, and I like wiggle warts as well. But this right here has really started taking the place of like my Strike King Series 3s and 3XDs. I mean, it doesn't go as deep as a 3XD, but the profile, the hooks it comes with right out of the pack, the actual hardware it comes with, I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer for me. And especially in the fall, you can't go wrong with a white pattern. You just can't go wrong with it. Let's put this away. And this is Spanish Pearl. And these are 1/4 ounce. If you haven't tried these yet, trust me, they are really good. It's a bait that I can't find much anymore. It's a Lucky Craft. I can't remember the name of it now. They were making it. Somebody told me that I can go to Hook Up Tackle and probably get some there, but I haven't seen them in like Tackle Warehouse or places like that in a while. All right, so one more hard bait here, and this is the Crush 50X, 3/8 of an ounce. These go 2 to 5 foot, and this is their square bill. It's basically the same thing as a 2.5. This color here is called Shad Fantasy. I have not thrown this color yet. If you can see that really good, I mean, it looks really nice. I guess I've never seen this color in person, so just had never really thrown it. I can go ahead and tell you this much: it doesn't look this good on their website or on Tackle Warehouse or wherever you want to see it at. But when you see this in person, it looks really good. Let me see if you can get a bit closer look at that. Yeah, that looks really nice. All right, so that's all the hard baits. It should be anyway, unless they get an extra. Nope. They've got some of their jungle hooks, which I'm a big fan of these. And that's their 4/0. I wish they had a little bit more bend at the neck, but this is a really good hook. It reminds me of the Owners. But these are a good bit cheaper than the Owners are. But the wire quality, the point, get you some of these. These are really good hooks, and you can usually find these at Walmart. I'll show you something else in a second too that you can find at Walmart. And these are their Hogwalla 5.8s, and this color is watermelon red. Their watermelon red is a little bit darker than like a Zoom watermelon red, if you can see that or not. This is more kind of in between green pumpkin and watermelon red, or green pumpkin red and watermelon red. It gives the fish a little something different they haven't seen. And then you got some Divine swim baits. These right here, the 3.8, and this is Golden Shiner. This color will work here, especially at some of the little lakes I have around here. They're really acidic, and they fish a lot like Florida lakes, but we don't have any Golden Shiners here. But I mean, it still works. You can't complain about it. All right, so once again, just so I can show you everything you get in the bag this month. And last but not least, the hooks. All right, so let's show you some stuff that you can get at Walmart really quick. You know, I was going to take these out to the boat and put them in my hook box, but I didn't get a chance to do that because of the rain. If you don't have super glue on your boat, you better get you some. 6 Cents also has all their flipping hooks at Walmart. And no, they don't come to a pack this full. I just kind of combined 2 packs because that's how I was going to put these. I use these a lot, and I put these in my hook box. I put them in here like this until I need them, and then I'll take them out and I will put them into the slots for the hooks. And most of the flipping hooks you'll see me use are a 3/0, 4/0, and a 5/0. Every once in a while, I do have some flipping hooks that go up to 6/0, but to be honest, I can't remember the last time I used one. I have them, but I don't really use them. All right, and let's see here. I've been really liking this jig head, these Berkeley Fusions. I like the little wire keeper on top. If you put just a little bit of super glue right in front of that wire keeper, when you're putting like your Elastec on there, it's not going to move. So if you're using a diesel minnow, even on for other, it's got basically a triple grip collar with a little wire. Stuff just don't move on this thing very good. Now I will say how that wire's pointed up. If you're using a really soft swim bait, that wire will tear it. When you catch a fish, or if you get hung on something, it'll tear your swim bait. But this little head has been a really good head. But they have these at Walmart too. Some of the other stuff I got was a couple Chapos, the 120s. And then I've got a few of these already, but I don't know if you guys have seen these there at Walmart. This is basically the 3.5 inch topwater prop bait is what it's called. It's basically like a little whopper plopper. I've noticed, now I have gotten some of those ones from AliExpress. I've showed you guys in the videos. I guess I didn't show you on the water. There's only a couple of them that actually perform kind of like a whopper plopper. A lot of them just don't have the right action. They don't sit right in the water. They kind of sit like almost, some of them sit exactly like this in the water, like head up. And it's like, really? How's it really going to work head up in the water? And you try to start pulling them, and instead of pulling up and getting on the water like this, they get on the water kind of like this, and the chopping sounds very diluted. This one, it's got sharp hooks, but they don't seem to be very strong hooks. I mean, they might be okay. I don't really know. It doesn't say on here what kind of hooks it uses. So it just says custom 3D eyes, built-in 3-ball rattle chamber, explosive tail action. Okay. I know I've got these in some of the other colors. The main difference between this and a whopper plopper, and even the Chapo, where the Chapo is $10 or so, this little guy right here is like $3.99. They do make this in another size. This like this one here is like a 3.5. They also make it, I think, in a 4 or 4 1/4, something like that. I should have brought one that was out of shop back. That rain, when it's really loud out there, it starts giving you a headache. I was out there basically setting up a jerkbait rod and stuff because it's fall. If you're not fishing a jerkbait in fall, I don't know what you're doing. But if you guys have ever used this, so it has like a, I don't know if that's just where they put the bait together or if that's a kill channel, but it has like a flat edge here. Let's just see if we can compare it a little bit to the Chapo. The Chapo, in my opinion, is a very good bait. Berkley, in the last few years, has really started coming along big time. I started liking their stuff when they started doing the, I can't remember the name of their shad wraps now, but they're pretty good. They're actually really good. Not pretty good, they're really good. So you can tell right off the gate, this one doesn't have the little split ring up front that you really don't need with this style bait. This one has really premium fusion hooks. They're really super sharp. The tail just spins effortlessly. There is a couple others, but in my opinion, this one kind of compares more to a whopper plopper than a lot of the other ones. As far as like overall action and sound. Sound is the biggest thing, like how what whopper plopper stands is what really sets whopper plopper apart from the others. I mean, these are just built really well. Now you can see this one doesn't have a flat, it's kind of rounded all the way across. It doesn't have a flat piece in the middle. You can tell the line tie on this kind of sits a little bit different if you look at it. This one's kind of a little more off the tip of the nose. This one's kind of more in the nose. I mean, I'll give it a try. I need to show you guys how it works on the water. Believe it or not, in the fall is one of the best times actually to be throwing a topwater bait. You have a lot of shad that are starting to die off. They're kind of on the top of the water where fish have blown up or chased them on top of the water. That's why you have to be having your eyes open when you're out there in the fall and looking to see what the fish are doing. I like to fish this. Some people are scared of fishing these things around wood. But if you have if you're careful and you can weave it through. I used to have one of the old wooden whopper ploppers when Larry Delberg was first making them. And that thing floated so perfectly. And I could work it above like submerged trees. No problem. Never had to worry about getting hung up. But these, every once in a while, they'll sit like this in the water. Instead of sitting perfectly straight, they'll sit with their tail down a teeny bit. And when you start them up, if you're near that wood, when you start them up, it'll pull straight and it'll go across the water like this. But if you're near any little piece of wood, that little hook's going to get stuck in it. So that's one thing that kind of stinks about some. But I love throwing a whopper plopper style bait in the fall. I love throwing a buzz bait in the fall. Usually white or some kind of shad color. Almost everything I throw in the fall is a shad color, because that's mainly what the fish are feeding on, unless you don't have shad. If you don't have shad, then they're probably feeding on perch or a bluegill or something of that nature. You just gotta know what your lake has. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the video up on that. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below. If you like what I'm doing, hit that thumbs up. Let me know how I'm doing. If you don't like what I'm doing, hit thumbs up too. Let me know what I could do different. If you know somebody that likes this new to fishing, trying to learn more about baits and things, share my channel with them. Have them subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to still get back into putting more videos out. I'm hoping if the rain stops a little bit, I want to go try the river. I could go to White Lake, or I could go to Lake Sutton, which is kind of close by the house. I don't have much time to mark. I got to be able to get back to get the kids from school. Well, I'll let you know how this, I have some video of this on the water so we can kind of see what it does. All right, guys, I'm going to sign out. Tight lines. Let me know how your weekend went. Talk to you later.